Evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Serape Scholar. Actually, I know these are ponchos, but I like to call myself the Serape Scholar. And I'm sure that Crazy Eye and Maraca Man would appreciate being called the Serape Scholar, but we're not going to call him the Serape Scholar. Um, I apologize for the lighting. I could probably make that a little bit better, but it is evening, turning on to night here in the great state of Texas, aka God's country. So, moving right along, I want to give some shout outs to people. My advice givers, people that tell me kind of what I should do better, what I should do different, what was good. I really appreciate all the input that y'all give to me. My subscribers, I think I can count on a full one hand how many subscribers I have. I have 5 subscribers, so please subscribe if you like what I'm saying and all that. All right. So, third, and finally, the viewers like you. Really appreciate y'all tuning in and listening to what I have to say. The fact that you find it worth your time means a lot to me. So, the usual disclaimer. The opinions expressed herein are expressly those of the Serape Scholar. The Serape Scholar is a fictional character, so you're going to have to ask yourself, is truth stranger than fiction? So, talk a little bit about the audience for this episode. One, anyone interested in learning a little bit about the American intelligence community, also shortened, abbreviated IC. 2, anyone who questions the narrative of what you find on Google front page news, on AP News, MSNBC, CNN, all the even Fox News too. I mean, I don't think Fox News is really conservative or even correct anymore. Ergo, why Tucker Carlson is not on there. 3, anyone who wants to know some of what the IC is really doing. So we're going to get to all that. I'm going to try to do this in 5 minutes. I've spent several hours now, or a couple hours, on adding some stuff. For my opinion, I basically was going to try to keep it neutral, but then I realized this is not a neutral subject. So let's get started, and we'll see in this first take if I can do it in 5 minutes. Ready, set, go. Okay. What don't they hear? And this is also the title of an article that I published on my website, theamericanadvocate.us, that you can find linked in the description below. So, a couple of sections. 1, how long have they been listening? 2, who are they? 3, what do they do? 4, my hot take. And 5, questions. How long have they been listening? How long have the sands of time been counting since they have been listening? We're going to talk about internationally, and we're going to talk about domestically. So, first, internationally. The intelligence community says so themselves. They've been going on for a lot longer than 1917. But 1970 was when the CIA, Central Intelligence Agency, bought a Swedish encryption company called Crypto AG. And they basically sold encrypted stuff to, I think Wikipedia says, over 120 different countries, including Iran, India, Pakistan, etc. So you say, but we, as upstanding, law-abiding American citizens, haven't gotten spied on nearly that long. Wrong. So, 2, domestically. Phone tapping was deemed legal by the U.S. Supreme Court in 1927. So it's been going on a quick minute. 2, who is the American intelligence community? So there are 16 agencies that comprise the intelligence community. The 5 armed forces, the things like the Department of Homeland Security, which we'll touch on, the FBI, I think the DOJ, maybe, the Department of State, the DEA, things like that. And here's a diagram that shows you kind of the structure of the 16 agencies. So I'm covering up Navy, and all that. So there you go. So what do they do? So the mission statement from, I'm not sure, this is just about the intelligence community's mission is to collect, analyze, and deliver foreign intelligence and counterintelligence information to America's leaders so they can make sound decisions to protect our country. Our customers include customers as if they're, our private business. Our customers include the president, policymakers, law enforcement, and the military. The FBI says our mission is to protect the American people and uphold the Constitution of the United States. What does the NSA do? They lead the U.S. government in cryptology that encompasses both signal intelligence, SIGINT, insights, cybersecurity products and services, and enables computer network operations to gain a decisive advantage for the nation and our allies. Boy, that was a mouthful. So, now we're getting to the part where it's my hot take. This is Mike Glover. He's a retired Armed Forces. He was Delta Force, and he was I believe, Operations Sergeant Major. He retired, I believe, honorably, almost positive he was honorably discharged due to maybe medical. I think he tried to stay in. I listened to a bit of him on a Joe Rogan, so don't quote me on all this, but basically a decorated hero, veritable hero, who protected our country and served honorably. Yet, he was designated as a terrorist. Him and his company, I think it's called Fieldcraft Survival, were labeled extremists or kind of terrorists and were on a watch list. I mean, that's absurd. So, going right along, the Department of Homeland Security gave the organization, it was like part of a university thing, that created the pyramid to the right, hundreds of thousands of dollars in funding. So to give you a full picture of this pyramid, first level has things like Fox News and the Republican Party. Second has Breitbart, MAGA, PragerU, Quillette. I mean, come on now. Third and fourth levels are legitimately like some, far-right crazy shit. But the first two are just normal. And the fact that the Department of Homeland Security funded this project is insane. Finally, we've got Trump and his mugshot. Let me say... does this look like a man that you want to mess with, especially if he's got the dough to fight your ridiculous lawsuits? And that's the FBI that's coming after him, who's supposed to be, serving and protecting the American people. So, 5 questions. 1, how do so many terrible things happen domestically and internationally? 2, surely most of them should be stopped before they happen. 3, is the IC dropping the ball either inadvertently or on purpose? Please leave a comment with your thoughts. Tell us what y'all think. And we are out of time. And as always, thank you for watching. Have a magnificent Friday and weekend. I'm going to pause this. And also, always remember, you look marvelous. We all look marvelous. You look marvelous. All right. Thank you for your time. Like I said, have a good weekend. Bye-bye.